welcome to another live chat, and I hope you guys are doing wonderful in this wonderful Saturday day. Start of your weekend, that's what I was trying to say. But anyways, starting this stream was always a little hectic because I gotta time everything and get everything right. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Let's see here, who do we have going here? Before we start, I actually got a feature topic, and I got to thank Damian Bloodstone on that. So, yeah. So, while we are here, shout out to Ken. He was here actually earlier. I was talking to him, and, we're just, shooting the shoots, as you would say. And before the stream started. And then Liz jumped in, and we were all talking, and I totally forgot about the stream and almost missed the start time. So, yeah, there's that. That's a fun time there. So Liz Johnson's in here. My mods, Rogers Aquarium, the current sitting king of trivia, and I almost said king of DIY, but that's the wrong person. That's not the right person. Damian Bloodstone, again, thank you for the idea of the topic that I'm going to have today. So we are actually going to talk about what is the best size of tank to start with. So since this is impromptu, I don't have anything written up or anything, so we'll just go by the seat of our pants, which seems to happen and work really well when that happens. And a shout out to Caleb, to HC's Aqua, good to see you on board today. Martin K, HB Aquarium is in the house. Candy Overhauls, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope Caleb is doing well too. What else we got? Yeah, there we go. We got that. Those are many people. So we are going to talk about the right size of tank to start. Not actually the right size, but a very easy size of tank to start. At least we'll just stick to Planet Aquariums in this case, because actually that's what I have more experience with. Hi, Stefan. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you today. Yeah, so hopefully all my stuff works. I didn't organize this, so I'll be right back. Alright, we are back with the feature topic, and today we are going to talk about the right size of tank, or rather the best size of tank you could start with, at least for Planet tanks, mainly. We're going to talk about that. But, I was thinking about this. What is the right size tank to start with? Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone says bigger the better. Is that always the case? I don't know. Because, first of all, this started out with Damien asking the question, hey, I have a 40-gallon tank. Is that a good size to start with? For Planet tanks, for me anyways, 40 gallons is a great size to start with. A lot of room, back and forth, front to back, top to bottom. To grow plants within. We're talking about Planet tanks. If it's not just Planet tanks, if it's just you just have just doing a fish or a normal fish tank, that's actually good too, because you actually be able to mix a lot of bigger size fish into a 40-gallon tank. So yeah, that's a great way to start. A lot of times though, I do tell people a 20-gallon long is really good to start with Planet tanks. Mainly, and the main reason why is this is because the top to bottom is only 12 inches, right, from the top of the tank to the bottom of the tank. So you're gonna have an easier time to get lighting to the substrate. The problem with that is because it is just 12 inches top to bottom. So when you're growing stem plants or what have you, they're not gonna go very tall. You're not gonna get to grow them very tall. You're gonna start trimming them pretty early on in the game when you plant your plants, especially stem plants. And you also have to watch the scale of the plants you get. For example, if you watch my 20-gallon long mini Dutch when I was doing it Dutch style, I put a dwarf lily in it. And because it was a high-tech, high-intensity lighting, a lot of CO2 injection, EI dosing, I was really massively pushing a lot on that tank. So dwarf tiger lilies, which I found out loves that. Totally loves that. Took only a week and a half for it to just explode. It got really big. The problem is it got really big. And the scale of it, the way it looked in the tank, just didn't work. I had to pull it out. And honestly, if I left it in the tank, it was just going to take it all over. It grew that fast. So that is the drawback of having a 20-gallon long to start with. But what is really good and why it's really good to start with. And honestly, it's not that bad. If you have the budget to do a 20-gallon long and then later on jump into a bigger tank, it's a good way to go. Reason why it's a great way to go is you learn so much about lighting and the ability, because it's so much easier to control. Because you don't have to go out and get, 2 strips of really high intense lighting where you could just get away with a very good, like say Phoenix Planet Plus. Or 24/7 if you want that too. Those will go perfectly huge, really well in a 20-gallon long, just mainly because of the distance of the top to the bottom, and then you'll be able to reach those carpeting plants. Okay, so if you want to start a plant tank to really learn about growing plants, not just growing them, but learn about growing them, I think that's a great way to start the 20-gallon long. However, if you do want to just start a really nice, good, lush tank with plants in it, but not really learn about how they grow, but more like just doing a really nice tank, plant tank up, for whether low light, high light, or whatever, 20-gallon breeder is a great tank to start with. It's just all the dimensions are great. It works perfectly. So that's something to keep in mind. Unfortunately, though, my experience in a 40-gallon tank, the lighting you're going to have to double up on. Because on my 40-gallon long when I started it, and if you watch the video on that, soil tank capped with sand, injected CO2, but the lighting I only got 1 strip of lighting for that. Was the Fluval 2.0. That costs about $120-$130 or something. I found that the coverage, it didn't cover enough of the tank. I had to get 2. So then I had to put 2 Fluval Fresh Planted 2.0s in there. And that cost jumped it up about $250 just on the lighting. Okay. But it's great. It grew well. I got the height on it. I got back and forth, There's a lot of room to play with to aquascape and plant in. So again, great to start with, just a lot more, setup cost in the beginning, especially if you want to go high tech and stuff. So anyway, back to the chat really quick. Let's go ahead and do a quick shout out to Tampa Tom, Jaya, Low Tech Aqua, Daryl. I've seen some new people here. Nice. Car Galaxy Studios, Gian D, nice to see you in the house. Nice to see you. And yeah, there's a lot of Sergeant Tank Pets. Nice. There's a lot of sergeants out there, I think, that I'm seeing. Or maybe it's the same person and I'm just keep mixing everyone up. I suck at that. I keep mixing names up and stuff like that. But yeah. So that is my quick impromptu topic about starting a plant tank and what size to start with. Of course, a lot of people say bigger is better, but that's not always the case because it always depends on your budget too. Obviously, the bigger tank, especially if you want to do something other than low-tech plant tank, it's going to cost tremendously up front. Now, when I had my 120-gallon tank, the Community Planet tank that I've shown you in a couple of videos, old photos of them, extraordinary, tons of exploding, healthy, growing plants in that aquarium. Problem was the cost. Okay, those were running compact fluorescents back then. The compact fluorescent was a thing. They were the 90-watt fixtures, so that I had like 4 or 5 90-watt fixtures in there. So the lighting of the setup, just the setup, costs me, let's see, about $500-$600. Not including the bulbs. The bulbs itself about 50. Oh no, it's including the bulbs. So yeah, about $500 or $600. Big filter. I ran 2 huge filters, so that was another maybe $200 there. CO2 injections. Thank God CO2 injections don't really go up. Once you buy a regulator with a normal tank, then you're pretty much set to go for any size aquarium. You just adjust the flow or the bubble count by the tank size there. At least that doesn't go up. But what really goes up, especially with compact fluorescence when I ran it, was the energy cost. Oh, holy smack. My energy bill was huge back then. So, and especially I didn't just run the 120 back then. I had the 45 reef going and a bunch of smaller planted tanks going uh with custom fitted lights. You know, because when I bought those Eclipse tanks, I don't know if you guys remember those, the Eclipse 12s and Eclipse 6s, those lights were crap. They didn't work very well. So I had to retrofit them with compact fluorescence. So then all the power you see, all that power that was been drawn every month on just those tanks was extremely expensive. Okay, so you know that's another cost you have to look at. Thank God for LEDs nowadays. So that's a big thing. So what do you guys think? I want to hear some opinions before we go on to Q&A about what your favorite size tank to start with. So let me know in the chat down below, and we'll go over some of those sizes that you guys think and why. Why do you like starting with that size of the tank, and what kind of tank are you making? Because I guess that's also dependent on a lot of things in this hobby. Is a lot of people ask me, what lighting should I get? Do I need CO2? What kind of plants do I get? And the whole question always stems back to, well, what are you trying to do? What kind of tank are you trying to build? Go low tech, high tech, no tech. You know, all that stuff is important, and it's just not ever a standard one template question on on what you want to do. Because a lot of people are like, oh well, I want to start planting a tank, but what should I get? And I'm like, well, what kind of tank? A low tech tank? You just want to just grow plants, or you want to learn to grow really extremely complicated plants and a complicated aquascape, and does coloring get involved and all that stuff? So those things are important to know. So yeah, anyways, let me know down below. We'll go ahead and go to Q&A. So let me know what your size tank is favorite in starting, okay? And then we'll just continue from there. I'll be right back. Okay, again, whoops, that is not what I wanted to show. Okay, there we go. Anyways, again, thank you for Damien Bloodstone for that impromptu featured topic. I wasn't going to have one today. I was just going to sit here and answer questions and stuff and go through our regular lineup of stuff that we have on our live chats. But yeah, let's see here. What do we got? Any questions, comment? Also, again, leave that what's your favorite tank size to start with and why, and what you're doing with it. So let's see if we have any questions. Sergeant Tank Pants, I'll pop in and say hello and like, hey, how you doing, Sergeant? I love you. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. It's always good to see you around. Yeah, Rogers Aquarium says my vote is the affordable and easy to obtain 20-gallon long, and he's very right in that. So is the 40-gallon. But what you do is just wait for that $1 a gallon sale at Petco or PetSmart, and just beeline it when that happens, and just grab that 20-gallon long, because that's $20. Well, plus tax and stuff. I don't know what state you're in, but I pick up those 20-gallon longs for like $22, I think it is, and boom, you got a 20-gallon tank, which is a great tank to start with. Again, long, so that it's easy to grow plants and stuff. And again, the 40 breeders are usually on the $1 a gallon sale too. So if you want to double up on that, you can do that too. So it's very affordable and cheap and easy to obtain. And Rogers Aquarium is correct. See, 20-gallon long and loving it. Car Galaxy Studio says, nice. Those are a really actually good size tank. I used to say 10 was good, and that's actually a good size for if you're like, limited on room. But I think 20 gallons is a really good, common size to start with, a good baseline to go at. Let's see, what else we got? Caleb, I have a 40-gallon sitting empty in the hallway. When substrate, what's the substrate should I use in it? My 220 gallons and 5 gallons fluid stratum or samurai soil. I think I'm going to go make the 40B Nicodemus shrimp tank. If it's a Nicodemus shrimp tank, the other thing is keep in mind, if it's planted, are you going to move your plants around a lot? If you're barely going to move your plants, I always suggest soil. It's cheap, it's easy, and it's so rich in nutrients that it's going to grow your plants really, really well. If you're doing like something like a Dutch style tank, which I'm turning my 40-gallon breeder into, I wouldn't go soil. Okay, even though I say it is easy to clean up, the problem is you're moving the plants so much. And I was thinking about this, especially when I'm thinking back about how I did my 20-gallon long Dutch, and I moved plants around in that tank so much. I'm thinking like in a week I'm just gonna have no soil left because I keep vacuuming them up because I keep moving the plants around. So sometimes dirt is not always the right ideal situation, and I will admit that. So it really depends again what you want to do. If you're doing a shrimp tank, you're not going to be moving stuff around much. Go for soil, easy, simple, cheap. That's the way to go. Gian, you use dirt and don't cap with sand. Oh, it must be messy when you move things around. If you move things around. Okay, if you don't move things around, soil is like the best thing you could ever use. Ryan, you have an issue. You posted it on the Facebook group page. Take it. All right, we'll check it out later. I'll check it out. Or you can ask here really quick. We'll look at it in a bit. If you have it, if you have that problem, post it here. Maybe some other people could help too. They're still working. The problem is when I get cloud to do something. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you don't cap it, you're gonna get a lot of cloud. It'll settle, but it'll take a lot longer, and you're gonna have a lot bigger mess. But yeah, everything else will do just fine. You don't need a cap. We just cap it to make it easier on ourselves. Random guy, I just ordered a jewel reel 400, but I have no idea what fish I'll have. I know they'll be planted. Any suggestions? What are you gonna plant? What kind of plant are you gonna do? At a Rio Jewel 400, I don't know how big that tank is. So let me know how big that tank is, and a lot of people can suggest a lot of things. Okay, yeah. Again, Caleb, look at my maintenance, my dirty tank maintenance video, and I actually addressed that because I get that question a lot. If you don't move your plants all that much and your decoration all that much, the mess isn't going to be hard to clean up. Okay, but if you're moving it around constantly, plants especially, yeah, it will be really messy, and you might not want to go dirt that way. But just for the fact, if you know that you're not going to move decoration plants around a lot, then go with soil. Try it. It'll work really well. Especially in a 40-gallon, it's not going to be that bad. See, if you move one stem plant one place to another location, just 1 week you do that. And you just move it one location to another. You're not going to move it all around all the time and stuff. In a 40-gallon tank, especially the volume of water, you're going to get some cloudiness, but it'll go away really quick. It's 40 gallons of water. Okay? 20 gallons of water, well, it'll hang around for a couple minutes, but then again, it'll go away really quick. Okay? Again, depends on how much you want to deal with. And how much you're going to move stuff around. Dan, thank God for LED. Yeah, thank God for LEDs, because it does get expensive when my compact fluorescent. And compact fluorescent is actually cheaper to run than T5s, I believe, which a lot of people use, T5HO. But again, it depends on how big of a tank, how many you're running, and stuff like that. So I can't find anyone to fill CO2 cylinders in my area. I don't know where you live, Rogers, but don't just check for like places that check medical places. I go to a medical place that fills oxygens and stuff. They fill CO2 because that's part of their thing. Check breweries, anywhere that sells brewery stuff, because that's a huge hobby. People brew their own beers and alcohol, whatever. Check those places. They fill up a lot of CO2s and stuff, canisters there. And of course, check for any gas supply places. Okay, so those are 3 places to check. Because when I first tried to figure out where to fill up my CO2s, I kept looking at those gas places, but I didn't know that medical places does it. I didn't know that I didn't even know brewery was a huge thing back then. It was. So they fill it up there. And also, paintball stores. If you have a paintball tank, not size of the paintball tank, paintball stores will most likely fill them up too. There was another type of place that fills them up, but I can't think of them right now. Yeah, you don't have to go directly to just a shop that sells CO2 stuff. So let's see, where are we at? Stupid chat. Keep jumping. Hi, Life with Fish. Hi, Clara. Yeah, look for oxygen supply company. Yeah, what Christopher Fonson said. Like I just mentioned, the medical places. You know, because there has to be an oxygen supply place near you. Because a lot of old people die or need oxygen, or the hospital need oxygen and stuff. So it's a huge industry. There should be something around. I mean, unless you're living out in the boonies and you're raising goats. So 20 long is a great start for Planet, I think. Yeah, a lot of people confirming on the 20 long. Favorite starter tanks are 29s and 10s. 10s for quarantine. That's a good one too. 29s are good. I just don't normally like the shape of 29s. They're too tall for me, I think. Because one thing I always keep in mind is how tall the tank is. That's why a lot of times you'll see, if you come to a house, you'll see a lot of 20-gallon breeders and 20-gallon longs and 40 breeders. It's just the size of the tank and the ability of the height for the lighting, because I always have to keep that in mind. Anything under 20 though, it gets pretty easy. Yeah, people say 50-gallon good tank to start with. True, 10 is great, especially when you have size limits. I think smaller, if you don't mind the smaller nano type of tank and you want to do that, you'll be limited on fish and plants and stuff like that. But it's still rewarding. 35 longs. They are so hard to find. I want to try to find one. That'll be fun to do. Are the cutscenes too loud? Sorry, I did probably forget to turn them down. Sorry about that, Tampa Tom. Yeah, everyone's saying. Lumpy Dog says 20-gallon long too. Ooh. Jake Michael set up a 15-gallon tank today, getting Peacock Company's pair of pistols. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I have to cut down those. I have to turn down those cutscenes. I can't do it right now. Well, actually, no. If I do it right now, you guys are going to hear it, so it's going to get loud. Do moss really need low lighting or what? Because some grow with highlight, and some do great, but when I try it, the moss usually dies. I don't. Like I have the same results too. Some moss goes crazy, some moss don't. I don't understand what the difference is. And see, the difference is this too. Well, not difference, but the thing is this too. Had Java moss in a high tech planted tank, lots of light. It grew great. Then I also had Java moss in one tank that's low light, did great. Then I have Java moss in another tank, low light, didn't do great. So I don't understand why moss goes up and down like that. Okay, I don't understand why some grows well in the same type of environment and another environment that doesn't grow well. So I honestly am a loss at that, Gian. I don't know why it does that. So yeah, I don't know. I have to do more research on that. When some over, we'll be bringing in the 75-gallon for escaping. Ooh, what? Oh, it's a plant tub? Okay. Hey, Omar Monsif. Hey, man, big fan. Great content. Thank you. Thank you for watching, man. And thank you for joining us today. Very awesome. Again, Clara, hi. How are you doing? Really loving your videos, Clara. I love how you're keeping up with them and keep doing them. Someday we'll figure out how to get you really nice equipment, because I think you'll do awesome with really nice equipment. I really like how you're just pushing that channel. Keep going. It's going to be do great. Jake, Millicamp. Okay, I'm terrified of soil because I have to replace it. You're gonna have to replace. You don't have to replace. It's gonna take a while before you need to replace soil. Okay, it's gonna. I mean, you could actually keep soil going longer than some substrates out there. Okay, and you don't want to cause ammonia spikes. The ammonia spikes only happens when you first put it in. So, if you're starting a new tank, soil is excellent, especially because it has ammonia spikes. Okay, because if you have ammonia spikes, it's going to cycle your tank. You don't have to put your own ammonia in it. I get about 5 to 10 ppms when I do set up a new tank with soil. So I just leave it. I put in the plants, do my decorationscape it, and then leave it in there and let it cycle. I don't have to do anything. Don't have to put a live fish in there. I don't have to use stupid snake oil, chemical, buy those, bottles or whatever. The ammonia's already there. It's spiking the first few weeks. I just let it go, right? And then it just cycles with that perfectly. And then I double check. A couple weeks later, I want to make sure I still get the ammonia spikes. If it's gone away completely, like completely, then I'll start adding ammonia myself. But most of the time, I don't. Because I cycle my tanks longer than most people do. I'm never in a rush to add fish. Mainly because for a planted tank, if you're mainly in the plants, you can start right away. You're already starting to grow the plants. You already started to aquascape it and stuff like that. So you can already start messing with the plants right off the bat. And you don't need fish to grow plants. It helps, but you don't need it. So that's the great thing about it. That's why I love, especially for planting tanks, soil works great. For actually a low light tank is really, really well too. So worry about the ammonia spike. I wouldn't worry about too much, especially when you started the tank just off the bat and you're cycling it. It helps with the cycle. You don't have to worry too much about it then. How would you cap the soil with everything considered? Capping the soil, I cap the soil with sand. Mainly pool filter sand, not the playground sand. Pool filter sand. But you could also do with, like, say, substrate that holds nutrients, that suck up the nutrients, which helps, like Eco Complete, because it'll suck up the nutrients leaching from the soil itself. So you cap it with Eco Complete, and it'll give you a nice bed of charged battery of nutrients for your plants. You could do it with fluval stratum and stuff like that. It's a great way to save money. So yeah, anything that's you could even cap a regular gravel if you wanted to, but the whole thing is just keep it a nice size, small grain, but not too small, not too big. Okay, 2 to 3 millimeters. I said in my check out that video on setting up a soil planted tank. That tells you everything you got. I got the cutest tiger nearite snails. Aw, yay! I want to see those nearite snails. Tiger nearite snails. That look cool. Hi, Susan. Lots of love. Good to see you on board. Crucio Botanico. Hi, Aquarium Box. Is it true that Eco Complete is enriched over time from the water column? It's okay. How Eco Complete works is a CC value. Okay, what it does is it takes up nutrients from the water column, stores those nutrients for root feeding plants. Okay. It doesn't right away. It starts right away, actually. So what you do is start dosing the water column. It'll balance it out. It'll store the nutrients into Eco Complete. Now, it's not just Eco Complete. It's anything with the same type of makeup. Fluorite, stratum, and all those types of commercial brands that aren't really, spiked with nutrients, like ADA Aqua. Okay, ADA Aqua is already baked in with all those nutrients and stuff. Eco Complete fluoride and all that stuff, yes, it does. It rinses over time because it's the way that the substrate works, the way that the rocks they use works. It's something called CEC value, the ability for them to store the nutrients, like a battery. It's like recharging batteries. That's why I always say charge. That's why I always describe substrates as charging. Charged with nutrients. Like ADA charged right away. That's how it was made. That's how it was baked in the process and stuff. I don't know any other commercial soils out there yet that does the same thing that ADA does, but all of them I know do is have that really cool feature in their substrate, in the rocks and type of substrate they use, is that ability to store the nutrients. Put Osmocote Plus, then tip it off with 88 Amazonia or a complete perfect substrate for heavy root feeders. Yeah, you don't need Osmocote Plus. If you're using ADA Aqua Amazonia, you don't need Osmocote Plus. If you're using Eco Complete, yeah, Osmocote Plus will help. It helps charge up the Eco Complete with nutrients. Okay, but always dose your water column because that helps. That moves the nutrients around the tank to give to your plants. Not just root feeders. but also, you know, your rhizome plants and your stem plants. And we got this 120-gallon tank. We'll only use low tech sub no CO2 and first. Oh, 120-gallon tank. Wow. Okay, you could go with anything, any plants. And I mean, my 100-gallon tank that I planned is I want to do a discus tank out of it. Maybe this will help you out. Okay, so first of all, discus. Tons of neons or cardinals. It's just a classic tank. Classic discus tank. And then I might run some raspberries. It's the same thing what I'm doing over in my office tank. I might run some raspberries. Tons of cories. I have to have my cories. Okay, my 120-gallon tank. Maybe a pleco here and there. If it's going to be a pleco, it's going to be a very rare or expensive one. You know, a really cool looking pleco. Then maybe hatchet fishes, marble hatchets maybe. Just to run the top of the tank. Give that nice, you know, level going on. You got discus and neons in the middle. The hatchets up top. Raspberries tend to swim in the middle. Tons of cories and you know, down below and on the substrate sand. For the 120, I am going to actually isolate certain parts of the tank with soil. The rest is just going to be sand. Okay? Because I don't plan to grow plants in those sanded areas. What it is going to be, you know, like little terraces of places where the plant's going to grow. You know, probably both corners, maybe a couple in the middle. And it's going to be a build-up, about maybe, I'd say about 4 inches, right? And then you have the sand in the front up here, and then you have a nice little rock wall or something, and in the back, you have the soil, okay? So it's going to be, I don't know how it's going to be planted out yet, but that's basically using terraces for where the plants will grow. And where the plant's going to grow, tons of swords, right? Tons of driftwood, with tons of Anubias, Boost, Java ferns. And I'm sticking mainly to those 4 types of plants, most likely, because that's really all I need, all right? Tons of huge swords, all right? And tons of driftwood where there's Java ferns, Anubias, and Boost growing all over. And getting that jungle look kind of feel, even though it's not really a discus biotope, but... And then just those discus and all the fish running around. That's what I would do for me. I might put in Congo tetras. A lot of people say Congo tetras don't work with discus. Some people do. So that really relates to will it work for me? So I could try it. It's not like I can't get rid of Congo tetras. Everyone will buy Congo tetras. Pet store will buy back my Congo tetras, right? So yeah. So yeah, 120 gallons, you got so much room for that. Tons of stuff you could do. If you don't want to do discus tank, do a community tank. That works great for a community tank because you can put so many different types of fish in there. Especially grouping and schooling fishes would be look great in a community 120 because that's what my 120 used to be, a community tank. Pearl gouramis would look great in community tanks. Congo tetras, great. Look at rainbow fish. Check out rainbow fish. Those are great. For the plants, since you're doing low tech, no CO2, gotta get the low lights up, get the swords, get the Java ferns, like what I just mentioned, Java ferns, Anubias, Boost, jungle valves. Do that. It'd be great that way. Let's see, where are we at? I totally lost. Hey, how you doing, Cyclic Guru and NYC? Good to see you on the live chat today. Yeah, I used terracotta pots to grow some plants, but the plants don't show any growth. They all died. Why did they die? I used soil with sand cap. I don't know why they died. Lighting, maybe? What was your lighting like? What kind of plants were these? Gotta know those details. Soil cap, that works just fine. In the plant, that's fine. So it could be other factors. What kind of plants are you growing? You dosing a water column, or what kind of lights were you using? Otherwise, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know why plants die on you. Caleb says my 20-gallon long has been running for 2 months, still no livestock. Trying to get the water parameters right for Taiwan bees. In my opinion, that's patience. My dad can't even wait a week to add a new fish to his tanks. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just learned a while ago that plants are kind of more the focus on my tanks, so I tend to work more on that and making sure that all the parameters are right before I start adding fish, and I can wait on the fish. It doesn't bug me I don't have fish in my tank. And especially when you deal with shrimp like Taiwan bees, yeah, you gotta get the parameters right. And you got a lot of things to balance with, especially if it's gonna be a planted tank too. Okay, awesome. All right, I'm gonna do a cutscene, so plug your ears. Sorry for the highlight. I swear someday I will fix I'll fix it right now. So. Okay, so this cutscene, when I played it, I went ahead and tried to remember to lower the volume, and that's why you saw me jump to the QA one where I went and lowered the volume really quick. So sorry for the weird cutness. So the channel highlights today, we have actually 3 channels I want to talk about. I want you guys to go and check out. The first one is The Bachelor's Planet Aquarium, and he's been around. I've known him since I started my channel, honestly, and he's a kid, and I think Netherlands or something. So there's a link to his channel. Check it out. Subscribe if you're into planet tanks. He does videos journeying about his planet tanks. He's got tons of it, and he's been really pushing his channel, and he's doing really good with it. I really hope that he gets even better, more subscribers. He's a really good kid too, and he's been following me for a while too. So we kind of knew each other way back when I started this. He was one of my earlier followers too. So check him out. And let's go ahead and do a comment bomb on his first video here. So, gotta pause that or mute that. Go comment bomb this video here. Tell him the Waterboxx sent you, that you said hello. And then, yeah, if you're into planet tanks, he's another planet tank guy. He journeys all his his tanks and stuff, and he actually does some really nice ones. A lot of low-tech jungle looking planet tanks. So yeah, check that out. Go ahead and leave a comment bomb for him too. Let him know that we are watching that. He is being loved. Yeah, so let's see here what else we got. Okay, second channel is Heidi's Fish Tanks. Now I've been subscribed for a while, and then I noticed and I started watching her channel, because sometimes you don't get to notice until they release something that, oh, what is this, and you click on it. And I think, where's the channel? She was talking about her discus. I don't know, here it is. It's keeping discus with tank mates and stuff like that. And I'm a discus guy. I jumped in just to see her, video there. And then that's kind of where she caught me. That's where she hooked me in, was that video when I started watching all the other videos and stuff. So she has great videos. She pretty much tackles a lot of things. Corning fish, talks about her dad's angelfish, glowfishes, all that stuff. She lays out some topics on the table to discuss and talk about. But yeah, she does a lot of stuff. She does saltwater too as well. So her channel link is here. Okay, and let's comment bomb this one right here. And why is this not staying muted? That's annoying. Okay. Boom. So I hit that video and leave a comment bomb. Tell her that the Waterboxx sent you, and that you said hi. Okay. Yeah, but she also did other things. She also talked about things like that really made me laugh. And there you go, the fish police. This was a great video too here. This is where she talks about people, the fish police. We all know who they are. I don't know if they intentionally are acting like jerks, but they are, jerks. They're like telling you do something wrong, but they won't tell you why you're doing something wrong. They're just being jerks, being trolls, or what have you. We know a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I try to steer clear of that in my Facebook group and stuff. I try to like just kick those people. I just don't have tolerance for stuff like that. And if I see that happening, I don't even warn you. I'll just kick him. I'll just ban him, or I'll just tell one of my mods to say, "Hey, Elizabeth, ban this jerk off. I don't want to hear it." You know, kind of thing. Because I'm more about just getting those beginners in here and not razzing them for not knowing what they're being taught incorrectly in other places, or just don't know, you know, or just misunderstood it, or whatever. Because the only way to keep people in this hobby is to welcome them in this hobby and tell them in a nice way about what they're doing wrong and how to correct it, or what you think they're doing wrong and how to correct it, you know? Because sometimes we're not always right either. And, you know, sometimes the fish police, sometimes they're right. A lot of times they're wrong too. They're just regurgitating, you know, the same old info that someone else is doing. And I think really they're just in it just to be jerks. I mean, that's the only way I can figure it out. It's like some guy comes in, you know, what's one thing? I'm on one of the bigger Facebook groups. I won't name any names. And I'm watching some newbie ask a question. And it was a common question, all right, that every newbies will ask. And then one of these guys just went off on him. He just, well, you don't know what you do, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? So I click on him and I look at his tanks and I'm like, all right, well, okay, this guy obviously doesn't really know much what he's doing, or either that they're really old photos. But I'm assuming that he's just taking these information, just regurgitating what everyone else is saying, not really have a real understanding of himself. So you have those people that you have to deal with. Hate those people. Oh, I don't know if I could say hate. No, I could say hate, because I wish they'd get hit by a truck. But, you know, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, anyways, check out Heidi's Fish Tank channel. Love her. She's awesome. She's really fun to watch. All right, and final highlight is Danny's Aquariums. Again, another guy I know since I started my YouTube channel too. I don't know. Maybe he's the one from the Netherlands. I don't know anymore. It's so hard to keep track of everyone. Danny's Aquarium, another great kid. He does again Planet Tanks. And look at some of his tanks. It's crazy. He's doing so good. Sorry guys. He's doing so good on some of these tanks that he's doing. It's really, really nice to look at. So follow his adventures. Look at that. You know? Would you stop changing on me? There we go. Why does it keep doing that? It's really annoying. There we go. There you go. That's a gorgeous tank. That is a gorgeous plant tank right there. So pretty. But yeah, follow him. If you're into, again, Planet Tanks. And let's go ahead and bomb. Comment bomb this guy's video right here. That's not you, Tort. You're imagining things, Ken. Leave me alone. You don't want to know what I'm downloading. I would have to kill you if you knew. It's government secrets, buddy. Alright, so yeah, comment bomb this guy's this video, not this guy, Danny's video here. Come bomb, tell him that the Waterboxx sent you, that you said hello, and if you're into Planet Tanks, another good guy to watch. He does hit some stuff. He uses a lot of sponge filters. You need to know about sponge filters, ask him, because he does know a lot about sponge filters. He talks a lot about building nano planet tanks and stuff like that. So all around, lots of planet tank stuff. But again, great topic, great subject. He knows what he's talking about. And I've known him since I started my channel. He was watching my channel since I started. So yeah. And he's applying a lot of practices to grow his channel. You know, stuff like that. He's watching the same guy I'm watching, because it's just watching the way he does his thumbnails, watching how he's using his playlists and stuff. Yeah, he's watching Nick. But yeah, popular uploads. Yeah, if you're in this chat, I don't think Danny's in the chat today, but if you're watching this chat back over and wondering why people are comment bombing you, move the popular uploads up to right under uploads itself. People want to know that. They want to know if you're popular or not. Showing 20K, that you're getting 20Ks on a video, 20Ks on this video, 11K on this video for a channel that's the size of 2,700, you're going to say, well, maybe this guy knows what he's doing. You know, I'll watch him. I'll give him a chance. So move that list up there if you're watching right now. But anyways, yeah. Channel highlight. Check out Danny's Aquarium. Subscribe to him if you haven't already. Love this guy. And again, here we go. Oh, you guys know what time it is? Yeah, it's that time, right? It's that time. All right, here we go. And then when I'm going to show you this cussing, I'm going to turn on the volume. Welcome to the segment where we do the Waterboxx trivia. Now, there are 3 types of questions that I'll be asking. There's the first type, which is free form, which you will be asked a question and you have to actually answer it with a free form answer. Now, this answer has to be spelled correctly, as well as if it's a name, it must be spelled with the first and last name at least. Okay, in the middle of the show, you could, forget. It doesn't matter. The second question is true or false. So you answer T or F depending on what you think the answer is. The third question is finally a multiple choice question. So you could answer A through E depending on what you think the answer is. And the first person who answers the right question gets the point. Now, of course, this is all based on speed. So if you're on a slow internet, then I can't help that. But, answer anyways. Who knows? You could test your knowledge and see how right you are. So here we go. Get ready. Get your brain on. Let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back, and it is trivia time. Sorry, always got I need a drink. Anyways, Elizabeth, you said you figured a problem with John Bear's tank. Let me know what that is. I'm interested in hearing, or just message me on Facebook. We can talk about it later. But yeah, oh, there he is. She said there was a spot in the middle of the plants that wasn't getting poked for gases enough. Got it sorted. Oh, okay. So see, it was the gas problem. So it's partly right? Hopefully. I don't know. Now the fish are doing fine. Awesome. Good to hear. And yes, Nick Nimmin for the win. I learned so much from that guy. Nick and Brian G. Johnson. Okay. And then, once you get that, get Two Buddy and get Morning Fame. Now, here's the one thing I've been toying the idea with, and before we start trivia, is actually doing another channel about building a YouTube channel on YouTube, because I've been talking to Nico, the guy from Morning Fame, and talking about how he does his stuff. I don't know if you guys know what Morning Fame is. Morning Fame is basically a website where it tracks and gives you stats about your videos in a nice, easier, understandable way. But I don't want to get into that because that's all about channel building. I don't know if a lot of you guys are into that, or just want to get more subscribers and all that stuff. But there's a formula to all of that. So I've been toying the idea because another video of mine I think is about to pop. Do what my dry start method did, was hit the algorithm and get it massively featured on the browse page, which I'm hoping it will. If that hits again, it's going to give me a huge boost. So yeah, I'm preparing for that. Not like the last time my dry start method hit and I didn't know what was going on. Now, that's the whole reason why I started looking into Nick and Brian G and all those type of other people that teach you how to build better YouTube channels. This time around though, I'm kind of ready for it. So hopefully, yeah, that'll be great. Anyways, thank you guys for joining for trivia time. Sorry for that mumbo jumbo there. Currently, our king of the Waterboxx trivia is Roger's Aquarium, and he literally just kicked butt on the last round. So yeah, good going here. So again, you guys already know the rules. Go ahead and load up the questions here. All right, so first question again. The first set of questions is about something Aquaria. So this week it's all about whales. So hopefully you're up on your whales trivia, okay? Here we go. First question. Okay. Boom. Approximately how many hours a day are whales thought to sleep? This is a freeform question or freeform answer. So just type in the numbers of hours a day you think whales are thought to sleep. Take care, Cichlid Guru at NYC. Okay, your answers down below. Approximately how many hours a day are whales thought to sleep is a freeform answer. So if you don't know, I guess it's time to guess, right? 16, 16. 5, 4. No one's got the right answer yet? Everyone's getting it differently, and by this time you should have already Googled it. So I'm wondering if I got the wrong answer. 30 minutes. Wow, no one's getting this. This one's a harder one, huh? 0? 0? No? No? Should we call this? Should we go on to the next question? 8. Rogers Aquarium got it. I guess you finally went and Googled it, Rogers. Rogers Aquarium is correct. The answer I got when I looked at was 8. So as many hours as it takes. Yeah, I think that's a good description for most of us. How many hours do we sleep? As many hours as it takes. So wait. Caleb, why did you say you beat him? On my screen, it's showing Rogers first. Where does it show up there? I can't see. Yeah, in your chat you won, but your chat's going to show your chats first before it scrolls in anything else. I go by what my chat says. My chat says Rogers Aquarium. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Which whale has 2 blowholes? Now, I was typing this and I was laughing because I'm an immature brat, but, you know, here we go. You guys might laugh. I don't know. Which whale has 2 blowholes? And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing when you have 2 blowholes. But anyways. A, orcas, B, blue whales, C, baleen whales, or D, Care Bears. They're all mammals. So 6 to 8 is valid. I guess you can go with that. I don't know. Yeah, Gian Alex Clan, Ali Clan. You got it. It is C. It is baleen whales. I had to actually look at it. I was like, wait, was it baleen whales? But you are right. Baleen whales have 2 blowholes. And I'm giggling every time I say that because I'm so immature. Care Bear stare. People, you know, I would think everyone would answer Care Bears because Care Bears are just all about holes. Don't ask why I said that. Okay, next question. What's the Mitt doing? Stop that. You're going to kick your ass out of here. That's really annoying. Hey, Keith. Welcome aboard. All right, next question. Which whale is the largest known mammal? Sperm whale, humpback whales, shark whales, or blue whales? Which whale is the largest known mammal? Yeah, I don't know what I mean by that, but yeah. Rogers Aquarium got it right again. It is D. He's showing up on my screen first. Caleb, I think you and Roger are on like the same wavelength here. So you guys gonna have to like really go head on who types fast. But Ken actually is getting his answers in quicker. You just got to get the right answer. The right answer is D, blue whales. Yeah, D, blue whales. Ken, there might be something in what you say there, buddy. Because I'm seeing your answers first. But keep going. See if it works. Next question. Coming up. Approximately how long can a sperm whale stay underwater on a single breath? Oh, is that your excuse, Elizabeth? Your chat is glitching? Excuses. Yeah, it could be the net slow too. I think it is the whole thing with the net. It's so annoying. Oh, you're legally blind? Ooh. It's okay. I think I'm legally blind too. So, answer or question is approximately how long can a sperm whale stay underwater on a single breath? And I am looking for Elizabeth Johnson. Elizabeth, you got it right. It is A. Roger's Aquarium. It looks like your title's on the line here, buddy. You're going to lose your claim to the Iron Throne. I mean, people are catching up with you. Again, it's pretty soon, but pretty early to call it. Next question. What is the average length of pregnancy for a blue whale? Yeah, that's a lot of whale talk. I think it's, you know, like I said, that's why this whole category is about whales. Ken, you don't know anything about whales. It's okay. That's why you need to learn. Because you got to go, you know, after this, you're going to go, you know, I need to learn about whales. Because if I need to win at Chung's Trivia, I got to learn about whales. You got to learn about blowholes. Whales and blowholes. Two important things that matter in this life. Okay, so question was the average length of pregnancy for a blue whale? And Ken, you got it. I seen Ken's answer first, and the answer is B, which is 1 year. Congrats, Ken there. Roger, I'd be sweating right now. Get your game on. This last question here. Is it 90 minutes, Caleb? Well, when I Googled it, it said 20. See, that's the problem. Google's so unbelievably wrong sometimes. I'll have to double check. I have to go with the answer that I saw or that I had. So, next question. Yes, whales, blowholes, Care Bears. 3 most important things in our lives. Okay? So this is the last question in this category of whales. Which 2 type of whales was featured to be saved in Star Trek 4? A. Orcas, B. Blue whales, C. Humpback whales, or D. Dolphin whales? Was 90 even an option? I have to go back and check. Since this is all on record, I can always go back and fix whatever the scores and stuff. I can fix the scores. This is my trivia. If I want to give all the points to someone else, to anyone I want that pays me the most money, they give me the biggest super chat, I'll give them all those points. Hey, I didn't say that I couldn't be bought. I can be bought for the right amount of money. All right, Ken. You got it. Humpback whales. That should have been easy because that really wasn't too much of a whale question, more than a Star Trek movie question. George and Gracie. That's right. You even know the names. Uh-oh. Elizabeth, are you a Trekkie fan? I think you said you were a Trekkie fan. Because guess what one of the categories is going to be? Uh-huh. All right, the next 6 questions is general questions of the kingdom, animal kingdom world. So it's going to be very broad. So this is going to make you come out of this, ending in this chat saying, I need to learn about the animal kingdom because I didn't know jack shit when I was doing Chung's Trivia. And now I feel like a sorry loser. But that's okay. But now you know all about whales, blowholes, and Care Bears. That's what you should tell people. Okay, here we go. First question. For general animal kingdom, what is the largest of the great apes? An eastern lowland gorilla, a mountain gorilla, a chimpanzee, or a orangutan? Which one of these are the largest of the great apes? I don't think chimpanzees, orangutan are apes. No, orangutans are apes. I don't think chimpanzees are apes. Oh, am I giving away the answers here or something? I don't remember. Okay, which one is the largest of the great apes? Eastern lowland gorillas, mountain gorillas, chimpanzee, or orangutan? That is right, Ken. Your Google foo is strong within you. It is B. It is a mountain gorilla. At least that's the answer I saw yours first. Because I think a lot of you guys jumped the answer really fast. Because I saw a bunch of all the B's come up. Nice. All right. So Ken got that. Uh-oh. Oh, Rogers Aquarium. I'm so sorry. You are now off the lead. You are no longer Rogers Aquarium king of the trivia. Well, you're still king until the end of this trivia. Okay? Assuming that you don't win. And if you don't win, it's okay. I'd feel really bad if I were you, but that's okay. It's okay to be a loser. Sometimes. Most of the time. No, not really. We only want winners here. No, just kidding. It's okay to lose. Don't worry. Really. Honestly, it is okay to lose. We won't think much less of you. That much. Alright, here we go. Next question. I spelled question wrong. A hummingbird flaps its wings 60 times per second. True or false? A hummingbird flaps its wings for 60 times per second. True or false? Hey, my Google Translate popped up. I don't know why it popped up. What is it trying to translate? Ken says true. Caleb says A. I don't know what that is. All right, Rogers Aquarium. Yeah, all right. I think I lighted the file up his butt. Okay, he got it right. It is false. I believe the actual answer is 80. If I remember correctly, 80. Yeah. Rogers Aquariums gaining back his lead. Well, at least tying up for the 70 times per second. Okay, 70 times per second. Yep, the answer was false. It was not 60. It was 70. I thought it was 80 for some reason, but I think that's the next. Yeah. Anyways, I'm mumbling. Okay, next question. I'll just say next Q. I'll have to type it all out. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Assuming that, true flight means you're actually carrying yourself by doing an action, right? Not being thrown off a building and considered true flight. All right, take care, Ryan. Good to see you, buddy. I'll see you in the Facebook group, and I'll check on that question for you. Care Bear stare. I think that's gonna be my new logo. Care Bears holding a fish. Rogers Aquarium again. He's getting his lead back. It is D. Giant. I don't know why you're typing all those questions, all those letters there. They don't even match. But it is the answer is bat D. Rogers Aquarium is now back in the lead. See, this is what happens when we call someone a loser. They suddenly, start winning again. Either that, he was just being nice. What is true flight? Flight when you're keeping yourself up in air. I'm assuming, with action. Yeah, I guess under its own power. Maybe the next question should be, what is true flight? Right? I have to figure a way where, internet speed is not the factor in these trivias. And I keep saying that every week, but I'm trying. I'm figuring it out. It's going to be hard. The other way is writing a bot to just track all your answers and just give you a point for those answers, for a certain point of period in time. So maybe that'll work better, and then we could just total the count. That would make it much more fair since we're on the internet with slow internet speed. Okay, a female donkey is called a what? A. Jenny, B. Sarah, C. Ursula, or D. Gina. What is a female donkey called? It's not called a jackass. Don't go there. It's not a girl donkey. It's not a woman donkey. What is a female donkey called? Hey Heather, welcome to the chat. We're doing trivia right now. You just got in. Congratulations to Ken. He actually got A right off the bat. I just saw that really quick too. Ken has got it right with A. It is a Jenny. That's there. Soggy Pits, welcome to the chat. First time I saw your name in here today. Jenny. It's Jenny. You're not in the chat today, though. Alright, next question. Who are the queen bee's closest servant in a beehive? I take it, who does she work with the most? A, the workers, B, the scouts, C, the drones, or D, the diggers? What are the queen bee's closest servants in a beehive? That's really fascinating. I took up this question. I started looking up all the functions that each bee has in a hive. It was actually pretty cool to learn. Kerr got it right. Kerr Galaxy Studios. It is drones. Drones is the closest next to the queen that she works with. The drones are her boy toys. Drones are the ones that boinky boinky make Care Bears with her, kind of thing. Hey, put yourself on the board there. Car. I keep seeing Care for some reason. Too far away. Okay, so let's see. Last question on the animal kingdom. Which is the largest living bird? A, the ostrich, B, the penguin, C, the turkey, D, the emu. Emu. I love emus. They're so ugly. No, emus? Yeah, emus. They're ugly. Kinda. I don't know. The birds. So which is the largest living bird? The ostrich, the penguin, the turkey, or the emu? Carr got it right again. It is actually the ostrich, at least when I looked it up. Because I think the ostrich is bigger than the emu, if I remember correctly. But I will double check if anyone wants to challenge that. Carr got it with ostrich. Nice. Wow. Carr, you're racking it up? Trying to get in there with Rogers and Ken. Now, here's some nerdies. Trek trivia. The next 6th question is Trek trivia. Specifically, Star Trek The Next Generation. One of my all-time favorites. So, because I am a Trekkie. It also can't fly. I didn't say anything about flying. Did I say anything about flying? I didn't say anything about flying. That wasn't the question about flying. That was the other question. This is just about the largest bird. Okay, so here we go. Trek Next Generation questions. I hope you guys are Trekkies. I know Elizabeth is, so you have to really hit it up with her there. Here we go. Oh. Star Trek Next Generation. Which deck is main engineering located on? A15, B36, C2, or D22? Which deck was engineering located on? I'm a huge Trekkie now, so, like, if you guys answer really far off, I get to razz you. Ken, you got it. It is deck 36. Let me double check, make sure Ken's the one that got it for, yeah. B, 36. Engineering is located on deck 36. Congratulations to Ken on that, and now he is in the lead. Oh no, Roger's Aquarium. I don't know if you're a Star Trek Next Generation fan. Yeah, shut up, Car. Shh, don't tell people that. Okay, next question. There are actually two engineering places, but the main engineering. I believe it said main engineering. What is the name of Data's creator? Is it A, Dr. Damien Vexter, B, Noonien Soon, C, Spock, or D, Noonien Singh? What is the name of Data's creator? But remember, it said main engineering. Car. I think engineering spans 3 decks? I don't know. I have the tech manual somewhere. I have to find it. I don't know where it went. Ken, you got it again. Ken must be a Trekkie fan. You gotta let me know. Are you a Trekkie fan? Carl was right behind him too. But yeah, it is. The answer is B, is Noonien Soon, not Noonien Singh. That was a trick question, kind of throw you off there. Who's Data? Oh gosh, Roger's Aquarium. You're gonna lose your lead because you are not a Star Trek. You're not a Trek. You don't watch Star Trek. Come on, man. Now, not only this. Now, after this, you have to go watch Star Trek. You got to learn about whales, blowholes, and Care Bears, and you just got to know all about the animal kingdom. See, you can't say that I'm not encouraging education, because everyone knows that blowholes and Care Bears is one of the top, most sought off, educational value there is in things. Okay, next question. Yeah, I know. Like I said, it'll show you first because your chat's going to show you what you typed first before whatever streams come in. So, bye, Raj. Who's Raj? I don't know who Raj is. Okay, here we go. Next question. Enterprise D was constructed on the Mars Outpost 31. True or false? The Enterprise D was constructed at the Mars Outpost 31. And main engineering, exactly. Oh yeah, totally, Gian. I am totally doing a Care Bear category. Next week's trivia. Alright, so you guys gotta brush up on your Care Bear knowledge, because I am going to do Care Bear category. You guys are screwed now. It is false. It is false. It was not created at the Mars Outpost. It was created at the Utopia Planitia shipyards. Oh, it's so nice to see other Trekkies in this chat. Car, we gotta talk more. All Trekkies need to unite. Okay, next question. You're gonna watch it for the week? Yeah, you gotta. I believe Netflix still has it on there, so you could just binge watch it. Yeah, that Mars Outpost 31 wasn't even real. I just made that name up. But it sounded cool, right? Because, Mars is right here in our solar system. Engineering Care Bear blowhole, yes. Yeah, Bear, B-E-A-R, not Bear, B-A-R-E. That would be a total different type of trivia. All right, next question. Before the Enterprise, Captain Picard served as a lieutenant commander on which starship? A, the USS Stargazer, B, the USS Reliant, C, the USS Waterboxx, or D, the USS Constellation? Wow, Caleb, that was quick. Did you actually answer that question? That fast? Yeah, Caleb actually got that. I saw his answer just pop right up right when I answered it. He must have got a faster connection or something. It is the USS Stargazer. I like when some of you guys are answering, you know, C. Yeah, you're pretty fast. Okay, so that wasn't your question there. It's actually USS Stargazer A. So A, that actually goes to car. Wait, Caleb, did you answer A on this question or the last question? Because you went up really quick when I barely just finished the question and you answered it, so. Alright, I'm going to give it to Car for right now. It seemed like he got it. Because it seemed like I think you just answered the last question on A. But let me know. Either way, I can give you that point for that. Alright, question number 17. Okay. So the next group, A on this question. Alright, that's you. I'll fix it later. Alright. Oh, it wasn't the Reliant though. Oh, I see. Alright, so I'll give you that point after the chat. Alright, so this next group of questions is, since we did Star Trek, we gotta do Star Wars. So here we go. General Star Wars question for the next 6. Alright, you guys ready for this? Okay. Oh, actually, there's one more. One more before Star Trek. Star Wars. What was Data's daughter's name? Was it A, Lil? Was it B, Lal? Was it C, Diana? Or D, Jenny Lee? What was Data's daughter's name? That's one more Star Trek question before we get Star Wars. Car's got it. It is Lal. I think I threw you guys all off. You guys are expecting a Star Wars question. You got Star Trek. But Car's right. It is Lal. And just remember, Car, that you actually got 3 points because Caleb got that last question right. So just remember that, guys. I said it here. That last point was actually going to Caleb, not Car. The Car's right. It is B. It is Lal. She wanted to look like Counselor Deanna. Exactly. Yeah, sorry. Threw you guys off. But here we go. Now it's a Star Wars question. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I threw you guys off again. This is a Star Trek question. I'm so sorry. True or false? Captain Picard has an artificial heart. I can't count today. That's the problem. There's 6 questions in each category. And I keep missing it. I'm like, question number 18. Oh, that's the next group of question. No. Alright, sorry. I threw you guys off. Star Trek question. Captain Picard has an artificial heart. True or false? Oh, God. I'm so failing this week. I don't deserve to do this anymore. I quit. And Carr got it right. It is true. He has an artificial heart. You know what would be cool if I follow up with a bonus question? No, like say Carr got this one. So Carr, do you know why he has an artificial heart? For 5 points. Okay, Car is now at 4 points. Just remember that the question changed there. Oh no, you got hubby watching there? It's telling you all the story, the whole story? Yeah. By a Nausicaan. He got stabbed by a Nausicaan because when he was younger, Picard was a dick. Martin K, how can you not like Star Trek or Star Wars? That's sacrilege. That's blasphemy. Yeah. The damn Moskins. They're ugly. Okay. Next question. Star Wars for reals. Seriously. Okay. No, he didn't get stabbed by a Klingon. It was a Nausicaan. Oh, tell your hubby to look it up. It wasn't a Klingon. It was a Nausicaan. For sure it was Nausicaan. It was one of my favorite episodes. Because, you know, one of my favorite all-time recurring characters is Q. So I like the almighty Q. He just makes things so fun. Okay, here we go. Star Wars question. What color is Mace Windu's lightsaber? A, blue. B, yellow. C, red. D, purple. Oh, shoot. We got a nerd battle going on here, guys. Martin K, maybe it's best that you aren't a Trekkie or Star Wars fan. Because, see, this is what happens when you're hanging around with a bunch of Trekkies or Star Wars fans. They start arguing about stuff that doesn't really matter in life, but it really does matter in life. You know, one of those things. Yeah, Tapestry was the episode. Oh, one of my favorite episodes. Ken, you are right. Ken got it with D. It is purple. Ken is in the lead. I think I threw Roger off because of all the nerd questions. Next question. Who is the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber? Really? You don't even know anyone who's a fan or not? It's okay. You know, we all travel in different circles. Hey, Angelo. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to chat. We're in the middle of trivia right now. Gian. Bye, guys. Sorry to... Oh, 3:30 a.m. All right, man. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Glad you could join. I thank join. Thank you for joining the live chat. See you around, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Uniting the world one tank at a time. So here we go. Ken says B. Roger says A. Roger's Aquarium is right. It is A. Han Solo was a non-Jedi to use a lightsaber in the original trilogies. Do you know when he did that, Roger? When did he use a lightsaber? You get brownie points for anyone who tell me when Han Solo used the lightsaber in the original trilogies. It's not a cutscene or anything. There you go. Elizabeth got it. I think you Googled that. Yeah, on the Tauntaun. And it's yeah, and you know, that's like kind of a tricky question, right? You figured, you know, when you say use a lightsaber, it's for, you know, battling or dueling, but it wasn't that case. Yeah, Tauntaun. Tauntaun. Okay, next question. Who did Obi-Wan defeat in the Battle of Naboo? I wasn't going to put any questions from episode 1 and 3 because to me those never happened. But what the heck? It happened to for other people, so I have to, you know, keep that in mind. Even though I think they're diluted, you know. The delusional people that really think that 1, 2, and 3 actually did happen. It never happened. Did not. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Lizard. You did not. C is right. Ken got it with C. Though a lot of you guys entered pretty much almost at the same time. Ken just got the internet lottery. I think Ken's pretty much in the lead. Maybe we should just stop this right now. There's just no point in going on. Who's going to catch up with Ken? Ken, you just screwed it for everyone now. Because we're going to stop the trivia early because you're in the lead. What's the point of, doing the last two questions when you're already in the lead? Who's going to catch up with you? Huh? Card? No, because he's down 1 point because I messed up and Caleb has the extra point, so. I'm so frustrated with my net. It's just so funny. It's just like you get frustrated because we're because of a trivia game. He really didn't beat him? Who didn't really beat him? Why do you have to bow out? I was joking, buddy. Oh, you have a party to get to? Well, you're still on the leaderboard, buddy. There's 2 last questions. The next question is the name of Boba Fett's ship. It's a freeform answer. What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? So, okay, what kind of party are you going to? I want to go to a party. Hey, Ken, I have a party. I have a pants party. You want to come to my pants party? That's true. You got the bonus brownie point. You never watched 1 minute of Star Wars? You guys are starting to depress me. Okay? Congrats to Elizabeth. She's got it with Slave 1. I saw her answer first. You guys are depressing me. You guys don't watch... Some of you guys don't watch Star Trek or Star Wars? You guys watch Avengers? Infinity War at least? A? There was no A. It was a freeform question. Alright, final question. No. Next question. Yeah, next question, I think. There's 2 more questions. What sort of business did Luke's Uncle Owen run? What sort of business? Yeah, there's 1 more question after this. Okay, we'll see if your hunch is true next week too. That'd be very interesting. Let me know. Well, you're gonna let me know I'm gonna be here. Hopefully. See you later, kid. Have fun at the party, buddy. Hey, Martin, you guys gotta get used to all these nerdy stuff, cause I'm a total geek. I'm a total nerd. So to survive in my world when we do this stuff, you gotta be a geek. You gotta get into this stuff. You have to, or you'll never survive. Never. Not in my world, young man. Stephane's got it. It is C. Uncle Owen owned a moisture farm. Congratulations to Stephane. Yeah, he bought droids and worked on moisture farm. He didn't actually repair them. Okay? Final question. Approximately how many languages can 3CPO speak? It's a free-form answer. So, gotta geek. That's true. Gotta geek. Indian wedding party? Oh, that's interesting. Gotta geek. 6. Approximately how many languages can 3PO speak? Over 8K. Technically, that would be right. Yeah. Caleb, I'll give it to you. It is 6 million. It is 6 million. You said 6 million on Star Wars. And if you Google it, it'll say 6 million. Yeah. Hey, that's it. Congratulations to Ken, even though he's not here to celebrate his takeover of Rogers Aquarium of being the king of TW Trivia. Okay, and I'll be right back. And, yeah. Okay, guys, welcome back. Doing the thing on the thing. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, we definitely will have a category on Care Bears next week, so get ready for that. I just gotta remember to do that. Okay, let's cut with the technicalities, Caleb. Come on. No, it's not. When does he say that? I don't know. Oh, see, here we go. Nerd Wars. I can't do these geek trivias anymore because everyone will start a nerd war. He says over 8K languages? I'm pretty sure it was 6 million, he said. Oh, unless it's one of those stupid remakes. You know how, like they remade Star Wars, he remastered Star Wars, and he just started changing things around? That would suck. It could be. I gotta look that up now, Elizabeth. That'd be very interesting. So anyways, anyone's got any last minute questions or comments or anything, go ahead and post them down below. We'll get to them. And yeah, and today I got tons of filming to do. I gotta finish the rest of the lighting series. And this 2-page of outline is just the next video about intensity. I'm going to try to record the next 3 videos and then edit them all once so I can release them all next week. I took a break this week because I just needed it. And also on Tuesday, where I usually release the Tuesday videos, I went and saw The Silent Place with a friend. That is a pretty cool, awesome movie. I also love Emily Blunt and John Valinsky. I forgot what his last name, or how to pronounce his last name. I'm a big fan of them, and it was a really, really cool movie. All right, Heather, take care. Nerd War. Wikipedia says 7 million now? What mod are you using? Mod for what? For doing live stream? Right now I'm using Streamlabs. Well, actually, yeah, I'm using OBS. Streamlabs version of OBS. So, yeah. I think that's what you mean by mod. I'm not sure what you mean by mod. So anyone else see any good movies lately other than Infinity Wars? By the way, how do you guys like Infinity Wars? I think everyone should have watched it that want to watch it, right? So I think we could, spoil it. Oh, mod on vaping. I'm using I don't know what this thing, Fiji. The mod is Fiji. The tank I'm using the new Aspire Evo with the circle coil. So yeah, I actually like this because the air vents on the top, so it doesn't leak. My other one, my Kanger sub-ohm tank, I love that thing because it was huge, so I was able to put a ton of juice in it. But the problem is it leaked like crazy. So I decided to get this because I don't want to deal with the leaking anymore. Janice, yes, you are a bit late. We are almost closing this up. We're just chatting now. If you have any questions, though, pop it on. He's ranting about language spoken for me. Yeah, you guys are such nerds, Elizabeth. I'm totally a guy. I mean, I don't know if I've met you guys before or whatever, but I mean, nerds kind of like know each other. They pass each other through the night, even though they met and talked. They just don't know it until one day they just start arguing about nerd stuff, and they realize, oh, didn't I meet you like 5 years ago in a dark alleyway or something? How can you not seen Infinity Wars yet, Car? Yeah, jeez. I am vaping Yogi. It is the peanut butter banana. I like peanut butter. Right, it's Yogi. 3 milligram nicotine. I really should go 0. I don't want to. I shouldn't be doing any nicks in it. No, I can't make rings. I just vape the stuff just so I don't have to smoke anymore. Because I used to smoke, had the heart attack, quit smoking and vaping, but then got this new job and I or got this job that I don't entirely really thrilled about. So I've been talking to a friend over at BuzzFeed, and he said they have some openings, so I might look into that and get into the whole editing and stuff. Get out of IT and into editing and stuff. I got a question you might know. Well, ask it, Angelo. What is the question? Oh, where's the best way to get peat moss for aquariums? Nursery. Home Depot even, big box stores. They sell them in huge bags. Really cheap. Go to Home Depot. They have peat moss there. Just watch out for any brands that put where you like other stuff in it. You just want nice, normal, organic, or regular peat moss. You don't need anything that they've added stuff to. So yeah, you can go to Home Depot or any nursery. They have peat moss there. Yeah, theaters are expensive, but lately I've been going to a theater with a friend and his family that serves dinner. It's actually pretty cool. It's a theater that has a little pull-out table thingy, kind of like a airplane but bigger, and they actually serve dinner there. You go order dinner and they'll serve it to you in the middle of the movie. So it's really cool. And it's $5 Tuesday, so we go there for $5. Dinner's not $5, but the movie itself is $5. Any thoughts on Miramar balls? What about them? They work great. They're monster balls. They're cool. They're algae balls, so they'll do the whole thing about eating nitrates and stuff. So it works like plants do. So, oh, you haven't seen the last 4 Marvel movies? Yeah, don't watch Infinity Wars until you see the last 4 Marvel movies. Get it leading up to it. You've seen that, but you don't know if it's it's peat moss. Peat moss is peat moss. There's really no better brand or anything. You just don't want anything that they put stuff into. Additional stuff. Just get regular peat moss. They have a couple brands. I have to look at which brand it was that I was looking at. I just didn't buy peat moss because I never needed it. At least not yet. But yeah. Yeah, I can't do rings. I don't know how to do the rings. Should you ask for your... just look at the brand, the packaging. They should tell you if they're putting extra stuff in it. Because they'll say peat moss with, da. Just look at the organic peat moss. They have organic peat moss. Yeah, I know, a little more expensive. But at least they're not going to put extra stuff in it. You don't have those here at theaters with dinner. This is a particular theater. I mean, it's not like we have them all over here in LA either. It's just this one that I know of. This is the first one I know of. It's like 40 minutes from me. But it's closer to him. Because he's about 20 minutes from me. And he's 20 minutes from the theater. So I go to his house. Well, actually, I go from work to his house usually on Tuesdays. Because it's closer to my workplace. He has an iMod vape, one vape to rule them all. Ha! iMods are cool. That's cool. Yeah, those Mosmo balls or moss balls work well with shrimp. Shrimps love them too. Should it say on the back? What, organic? Yeah, it'll say organic peat moss. Just read the label. They'll tell you if they're putting... what's the extra stuff they would put in? You'll know. They'll tell you what they put in it. Sometimes they put like certain chemicals in to make plants grow better and stuff. You just have to make sure that chemical or whatever they're putting in there is not bad for your tank. You don't want to put that in your filter or your substrate and have it cycled in your tank. Damien, I'm more of a BSG fan now. I used to be more Star Trek, Star Wars. I liked Battlestar Galactica, and it got really boring after, I think, when was the season where there was part where the first part of it was great, it was awesome, and then it got really boring, which when the Battlestar Galactica pretty much got destroyed, I think it was, and then it got really weird. So that's when I said, I mean, I watched the whole thing too, but I'm talking about the new BSG, not the old one. It just got weird for me. But I really liked the first half of the season, or the first half of the show. My big box placement, yeah, but I'm talking about peat moss in a bag, not the stuff that. Why would these spray insecticide? Why would a big box place spray insecticide? You know, oh, on the plants itself, maybe. I haven't watched the new Lost in Space. Is it any good? It's good. You guys love it. Oh, okay. Can we make carpet out of those moss balls? You cut them up, but then it'll just be like the moss. I mean, you could, I guess, put on a net or something. But I don't know why you would do that. If you're going to do that, you might as well just use Java moss or something. Yeah, the ending sucked on BSG. I wasn't too thrilled about it. The first half of BSG was freaking awesome. But when they got kicked off the ship and the ship, I think, got destroyed or something, something happened. Oh, they got stuck on that planet or whatever. And then it just got, Yes, you can just pull them open and wrap them around stuff. So, yeah, you do that. I just think Java moss would be easier to do. Make a carpet out of it. But you got to get a lot of mossimo balls to do that. On the bags and everything? Well, couldn't you just wash the bag off? Assuming that it didn't seep through the bag. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know they sprayed pesticides on the product itself. Good to know though. Yeah. Your nursery should have it. Just ask them. They'll point you right to it and just tell them that you're using it for an aquarium and you can't have anything artificial in it or whatever, and they should usually be able to point you to a brand. Bye Boo, finally set up my 20-gallon long today. Awesome. Good to hear that, buddy. Very, very awesome, guys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and close out this chat. We've been here for almost 2 hours now. So, yeah, and I got some filming to do. So, yeah. But thank you for joining me today, guys. If you have any other questions, last questions, just post them down below. And we can shut down this chat in a couple minutes. Yeah, some decorating crafts, peat moss is sprayed for bugs. Oh, right. I don't know about that one. Huh? Didn't know that. I mean. Oh, you know what? Another place you get peat moss, like now that you mentioned it, but I don't know if it'll work for tanks. Maybe Elizabeth could tell you. Is craft. People use peat moss for crafts, so you can probably get them at a Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something. But I don't know if those will work for an aquarium. But yeah. You got another question? Go ask it, Angelo. Do it. Do it. Do it before we shut down this chat. Do it. Because everyone's leaving. My day's going great. I got a lot of filming to do. But yeah, other than that, it's great. Alright, guys. You guys have been super awesome. Thank you for joining me on this live chat. Hopefully see you next week for the next live chat and more videos to come this week. So keep an eye out. Love you guys. Stay wet with your tanks and have fun out there. Have fun. And closing. Bye.